Okay, so the first one will be this one up here, where they're arguing about what to discuss. One wanted gold, the other wanted to know about Katiganar.
You promised we'd be rich, Hill. Go ask her about gold. Not
So Hill was trying to find information about Katiganar.
Or seals.
Damn, you broke the ceiling circles.
And one of them broke the ceiling circles. I'm not sure which one of these is Raymond.
Help me, you bastard! Stop this monstrosity! Let me in!
Joseph Hill and Raymond tortured Usha to find out how to get inside Katiganar. But she got free and attacked them. Hill fled, leaving Raymond alone with her.
Stop! She has something to say.
Raymond? I was looking for you. We have to talk about the undead Mayan.
You don't need to hurt her. She knows what you want. She can offer a deal.
Last I heard, you were trying to shoot Usha, but now you're her messenger. Why the about-face?
She took this body as her vessel. She doesn't want to frighten you.
Well, using a man as a puppet is still creepy, Usha.
Oh, so she's inside. Ooh.
What deal are you talking
This guy
about?
reminds me of Regis from Witcher 3.
Must
The vampire
descend
guy
into the
in Blood and
depths,
Wine.
into the shell. She knows the way.
I need to enter to stop the madness. If you tell me how to do it, I won't pursue you.
Generous. She has another offer. Help her, and she will tell you how to meet your destiny.
And what exactly am I supposed to do?
Kill sorcerer Joseph. He does not let her rest. He will pursue and enslave her once again.
Okay.
Why should I kill Joseph? And why do you keep calling him a sorcerer?
He woke her up, plundered her body, forced her to breathe once more, cut her, pierced her, burned her, kept her in chains.
You want revenge.
She wants freedom. No freedom while the sorcerer lives.
Yeah, Usha refers to herself in the third person pronoun because, of course, supernatural mummies would do that. Yeah, exactly. It's like The Rock, you know, from wrestling. Refers to himself in the third person all the time. Can you smell what Usha's cooking?
What will you do after you're free?
Live.
No, you're dead.
You could have just told Joseph what he wanted. What difference would it have made?
The sorcerer does not deserve these gifts. He is guided by pride and greed. She waited for the K chosen to appear, and here you are, marked, tied up by fate. She sees it in your eyes, wide shut.
If I do what you ask, where will we meet?
Among the stone fingers in the Garden of the Dead.
Oh, can't you just tell it straight?
It's a cemetery.
I've had enough riddles for a lifetime.
She believes your mind is not that weak.
It's a cemetery. Okay, so do we kill the other guy that Vanderberg pointed us towards? He said he can get us down into Katiganar so we can seal it for good if we help get rid of Usha, who is an undead mummy and is running around murdering people. But she wants to help us because we are the chosen. Which means she won't backstab us. This is her job. She waits for the chosen to come, and then the chosen seals the gate again for another 100 years, or 200 or 500 or whatever it is, 1,000 years maybe. Can't remember how long it is now. It's a long time. So she's definitely more on our side than the sorcerer guy. But she's an undead mummy who wants to continue living afterwards and killing more people. Maybe. Being an ancient supernatural Mayan mummy, I don't think I want to smell what she's cooking. Yeah. I don't think we can leave a mummy running around.
I'm not that easy to fool, Usha. I won't kill the only man who can stop you.
Then we will meet again as foes. You may be chosen, but you are not unique.
Okay, let's have a look. So that's the journal, the secrets of the alchemy lab. Usha wants us to kill the guy. So, Hill left Raymond, Joseph Hill left Raymond in mortal danger. Resurrected the mind to kill Hill? No. The alchemist tried to learn from her. Well, he did. Let's just go through them all. Okay. So Raymond was the grave robber and Hill is the necromancer. Hired Raymond as a body snatcher to bring him Usha's corpse, but when she got free, Hill abandoned Raymond. Which is true. Usha hides underwater in her tomb. The entrance is a cemetery marked with 5 finger-shaped stones. This is exactly what Joseph Hill asked me to find out, so we know now where the entrance is. The resurrected Maya tried to kill Hill, and Usha wants Hill dead. Usha wants revenge on Hill, but can't do it herself. She promised me the secrets of Katiganar if I help. Okay. That button's very twitchy. The alchemist tried to learn from Usha, seeking a cure for madness. Usha tells Hill nothing. Usha was tortured by Joseph Hill, but told him nothing because he's not a seed. So that comes to say Usha can tell me about Katiganar, that's for sure. Hill revives the dead for answers, so Joseph Hill resurrected Usha and others to learn about the madness emanating from Katiganar. So Hill could be my ally too, because he's leaning in the same direction, but why? Does he want to know to try to stop it, or does he want to know to try to control it, or, you know, avoid its influence, use its influence? So Hill could be using me to deal with Usha like he used Raymond. He's not a man who can be trusted. Well, let's go with that for now, because that lines up with Usha being helpful. So Hill must be killed, while Usha would need to continue feeding on Oakmonters. She knows firsthand how to enter Katiganar. Hill made a mad alchemist. Hill is a mad alchemist, cannot be trusted. He betrayed Raymond, lied to me before I need to kill him to prove that Usha is on her side. Or he could be my ally. Usha won't tell me anything, which I don't think is true. I think she will. But that means that we must kill Usha instead and side with Hill. Though Hill is obsessed with resurrecting the dead and may yet create more dangerous abominations, that's a good point. He shares my goal of stopping the madness. Usha is a blood-sucking monster and cannot be trusted. I must kill Hill and bring Hill her ashes. So we need to decide. Who do we help? So we either leave a blood-sucking mummy roaming the streets of Oakmont, or we let this necromancer keep making more blood-sucking mummies. It still smells kind of fishy to you, but that might just be the dead whale down the way. It's probably the dead whale, yeah. I think I want to go with Usha, actually. I don't think Hill can be trusted, because he clearly rubbed the seal out and then ran away, leaving Raymond to his fate. And at the very least, she seems driven to serve whoever has the seed, which is me. Usha has an underwater tomb. Okay. Right. So we're gonna go kill Hill, I suppose. Where's the nearest fast travel point? Is it that way? Yeah. What is this? Oh, it's a statue of people going into the mines. Interesting. I never noticed that before. Where was his house again? He was up here, wasn't he? Yeah. I find it weird, though, that basically an ancient Mayan who is supposed to be guarding the entrance to Katiganar is buried in Massachusetts. That's where her tomb is. Okay. Sure. I guess. There's a long way to go to bury somebody, but okay. I mean, she could have made a pilgrimage all the way north to perform the sacred duty. Alright, dude.
I need an explanation, Joseph.
No? What did you want to know?
I found the laboratory, Joseph. The one used to raise dead from the ashes and salt.
So then you understand why I need Usha's body. She knows what we both need. The way inside Katiganar.
You revived the dead, then tortured them. That's an abomination.
Do not rush to judgment, Reed. They had their time. Would you truly value one old life over the suffering of millions? They're not even human. Those specters, monstrosities, they are just the vessels of their former knowledge. You can't compare them to the living.
I know you had a deal with Raymond, the man who brought you the mummy. What happened to him?
Nothing he didn't deserve. This newcomer, he was only interested in treasure. It's his fault Usha is after us now.
He's her toy now, possessed and tormented. But it was you who let this happen.
Me? I did not free her, and for Kay's sake, why should I risk everything to save an imbecile? My mission is of far greater importance.
You tormented Usha to get the knowledge you were after. Why?
She refused to tell me what I needed. I was trying to find another way, but until the spell was found, I used more mundane methods.
Like pouring acid on her?
It was stubborn. No longer human. I was forced to try everything. Every time I recreated her, she told me I didn't deserve the knowledge.
Usha made me a proposal.
You are not worthy.
She's willing to help me get inside Katiganor.
What? Surely not. It must be a trap.
You didn't even ask me what she wanted in return.
I fear I know already. She wants me dead. Dane, she's using you, Reed. She knows I'm the only one who can stop her. I have already prepared the unguent to prevent her resurrection. Please, can't we just finish this as planned?
Sorry, Joseph. I don't want to deal with either of you. But Usha is the one who knows what I need, not you. Nothing personal.
You're dooming us all. I won't let you do this.
You don't have a choice. Boom! How about that drawdown then, huh? Oh, yep, there we go. Just checking. People have a bad habit of coming alive in this town again after you've shot them. Alright, so there was no looting this guy, right? No. Alright, we just murdered a man because an undead mummy asked us to. Speaking of, hello.
You did well. She is pleased. Enter her home and she will tell you the secret of the depths.
I want to know how she got inside this guy, by the way. Like, what happened exactly? Did, you know, she become ash again and he snorted her or something? I don't know. Oh, so weird.
Where will I find you?
Didn't she tell you? About the stone fingers in the garden where the dead men live on? She thought you'd understand.
Ah, can't you be more specific? A garden for the dead? Is that a cemetery or crypt?
See? You did have it.
Well done, Reed. You got there in the end.
Seems like a lot of running around when we're already talking.
The vessel through which he talks would hear what he does not deserve. She would prefer not to kill him.
So she's not going to kill this guy. Interesting.
Okay, then. I'm on my way.
You really want to get something for that headache, dude. Okay, so... where exactly would this be, though? Did they put it on the map for me? No, they didn't, because that would be too easy. So where would this cemetery be, do you think? That's a fairground, that's not a cemetery. It's going to be one of these big open areas, right? That is a church, I believe. There might be a cemetery there. That could also be a cemetery. That's a crypt. Is that it? I don't know. Let's just make sure there's no more conversation with this guy. Hang on.
Oh, my head.
No, there isn't. Alright. What is this place? Oh, this was the militia HQ, yeah. Alright. What do we want to try first? I want to try over here first. I'm pretty sure that's a cemetery over there.
Good day to you, kind sir. I hope that angels will be more merciful to you than they were with me.
Oh, what was you? Okay, I'll bite. What's the quest?
Something happened?
Some Danes robbed the graves in the cemetery. If I don't find the body soon, city council will find out. But I have no idea where to start. I'll be fired. I know it. And it's the only job I'm fit for. That's what my mama said.
I can help you. I'm quite experienced at finding people alive, usually.
Oh, thank the angels, kind sir. I'll repay you. I will. You'll find the 3 robbed graves in the cemetery. I marked them, and you don't need to muck up your suit lugging bodies round, sir. I can do that. Just find all 3 and tell me where they are. Please.
I suppose we can do this for him before we carry on. We sure the guy isn't one of the fish people? Seriously, look at him. He might be, yeah. I thought he was at first when we ran up to him, but then he was all like, oh, hello, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Oh boy, I got troubles of my own right now. Okay, so... robbed graves. Oh, this is one of them.
These sure weren't ordinary grave robbers.
A book page. During the exhumation of a mage, you need to protect yourself. Use the following signs and incantations to submerge the magician's mind into a deep astral dream. There's a library stamp at the bottom of the page. Property of Oakmont Library, closed section, European Literature, 19th century, page 145. We could look at the lenders for that and find out who that was given to. Okay. Unknown. Unknown date of birth. That's the first one we can look for. A book page. Where are the other ones? Here's the other dudes. It's a cushy looking coffin, look at that.
Someone spent a lot of time opening it.
Well, they didn't want to damage the coffin, of course. A note on the grave. My beloved Virginia, I'm fulfilling your final wish. You'll rest in your own house forever. Forgive me, I was not brave enough to declare my love to you while you were among the living. I will atone for my mistake. Weird.
Virginia Cooper, 1887 to... another victim of the flood. Honorable citizen.
Okay. There's going to be like a weird connection between all of them, right? Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, something we can read some of these. Whether we wanted it or not. I told you I was ill. Jesse Cox. Wait, so these are going to be backers, are they? Are these like early adopters or backers or something? That's Jesse Cox there, look. Lover of redheads, perhaps one too many. Okay, yeah. A guy digging up a love he never admitted to and bringing her home. I know, right? That's a bit... oh, so wrong. So very wrong. I only wish to speak. Ah, here's the other one.
The coffin was barely covered with dirt. A gravedigger could do a better job.
Edgar Taylor, another victim of the flood again.
Scratches are fresh. Looks broken from the inside out.
Ooh. Okay, this guy wasn't really dead. Climbed out of his own coffin, went and dug up the dead of his loved one, and then dug up a mage to perform a magical binding ceremony of the undead so they could get married. No longer has the high ground. Wow, what a thing to put on someone's tombstone. Wake me up after the release. Hello! Game's out now, you can come out. Died in self-defense. Man. Don't dig filth inside. Look, Mom, I'm on a tombstone. Really? Another only wished... Oh, we already read that one. That's why. That's probably the way we go for the main quest, right? Okay, well, the only lead we can really follow on for now, I guess, is the library card or whatever, the library note. There's another one. I think I hit the nail on the head. Exactly, that's what this is. Oh, I think I already read these, didn't I? Yes, I did. What is this one? Murdered by her editor-in-chief. Lived under mysterious circumstances. Don't we all, eh? Don't we all?
Your cemetery is almost sunken, and half of its graves are ruined. Why do you care about these three in particular?
They were dug up by some people. That's bad. Others are sunken, taken by the mayor. That's not bad. You must not touch what was taken by the mayor, or the waters will curse you. That's what my mama said.
Okay. You listen to your mama way too much. I mean, it's not a bad thing to listen to your mama, but when she tells you you're no good and you can only have this one job, then maybe that's a mama not worth listening to. Just throwing that out there.